And now, local news headlines about historic market rallies are fueling a disturbing phenomenon among individual investors, some of whom rake up debt to invest in stocks. Our correspondent Kim Do-yeon takes a look.
Despite recent market corrections to major domestic semiconductor stocks, the fervor for what's known as 빚투, or debt-fueled stock investment, is intensifying. This sentiment has been fueled by the recent KOSPI bull market, which has encouraged retail investors to leverage their positions. According to the Korea Financial Investment Association, as of the 17th, the outstanding credit balance in the domestic stock market hit an all-time high of 26.6029 trillion won. Of this total, the volume of debt-fueled investment in the KOSPI market stood at 16.7432 trillion won. This is also clear with two of the KOSPI's biggest names. As of the 18th, the outstanding margin loan balance for SK hynix surpassed 1.14 trillion won. This marks a substantial 43% increase compared to the end of last month. For Samsung Electronics, the balance reached 1.438 trillion won, representing a 41% jump over the same period. This aggressive borrowing behavior is clearly visible in the banking sector. Data shows that other loans from the banking sector alone jumped by 1.4 trillion won last month. This marks the sharpest monthly increase since July 2021. It is a significant reversal, considering these loans, often used as seed money for stocks, had been on a downward trend for the previous 3 months.
If you take out a loan at a high interest rate of 10% and the stock drops by 30%, you are essentially facing a total loss of 40%. Brokerages typically lend up to twice the amount of capital you hold. For this very reason, it is best to invest in stocks using your own available cash flow.
This surge indicates that small investors are taking on significant leverage from banks to buy into the dip. Addressing these concerns, the Financial Services Commission Chairman Lee Won stated last week that the current situation is manageable. He assessed that the recent rise in credit loans does not yet threaten the overall soundness of the financial system. In fact, despite the recent spike, total credit loans across the entire financial sector have actually decreased by 2 trillion won so far this year. However, authorities stress that this macro stability does not eliminate personal risks. The chairman emphasized that 빚투 investment must be strictly managed within a range that the investor can personally handle. To ensure this, the regulator this week switched its position. Its monitoring system for margin lending will be on a daily basis. The regulator is now balancing a cautious observation of the market with a readiness to intervene if volatility expands further. Kim Do-yeon, 아리랑뉴스.